Hello friends, good evening. Yesterday we have started chapter number 1, chemical equation and chemical reactions. Today let's start from yesterday's revision. First of all, as we learned yesterday, reactants are always written on left side and friends, products are written on right hand side to balance a chemical equation. So first of all friends, before we start the balancing of a chemical equation, we have to learn or remember one important thing, and that is skeletal chemical equation. What is skeletal chemical equation? Skeletal chemical equation means an equation in which elements are not balanced. Means left hand side and right hand side are given but without balancing. It is called skeletal chemical equation. Let's take one simple example friends. If we say hydrogen gas react with oxygen gas and form water molecule, so hydrogen gas plus oxygen gas gives water. This is the chemical equation I write is called skeletal chemical equation, because in this equation friends, elements are not balanced. Now friends, in this chapter the important thing we have to learn how to balance a chemical equation. Equation can be balanced by a specific method, and to learn this method we have to follow friends total 7 steps. Remember friends, total 7 steps are there. It is necessary to write it. If asked in example, suppose one reaction, iron metal reacts with water and gives us Fe3O4, that is iron oxide and hydrogen gas. So this is the symbolic representation of a chemical equation in which iron metal and water are called reactants and Fe3O4 and H2 gas are known as products. As you can see friends, yesterday we discussed one arrow from reactant to product is to be written in between. Okay friends, so this is called a skeletal chemical equation which is not balanced. Right friends, now let's start to make it balance. First of all, step number 1 friends. In step number 1 friends, we have to just do one thing, write all the reactants and products and make a box around them separately. Let's do it friends. Please concentrate how I follow that thing. Please concentrate. Fe plus H2O gives Fe3O4 plus H2. So in step number 1 friends, I am making a box around Fe, another box around H2O, and also one box around Fe3O4 as well as H2. So this is called a step number 1, in which make a box around all the elements and products and reactants separately. Now friends, in step number 2 we have to check the left hand side and right hand side elements, number of elements present in our skeletal reactions. Let's start from Fe. Fe on left hand side is only one. As you can see, iron Fe on right hand side, you can see here it is in number 3, right? Hydrogen is present left side in 2 numbers, right side also you can see it is 2 numbers. Oxygen is only 1 on left side, whereas 4 on right hand side, as you can see. So this is step number 2. So what to do in step number 2, friends? Write number of elements given in skeletal equation on LHS and RHS. That is, we have done. This is the method by which you can write it in step number 2. Now friends, let's go for step number 3. What to do in step number 3? Here friends, we are going to start balancing in step number 3. What to do? So remember friends, always do one thing, always start balancing from the element given in equation in highest number, friends, and also not alone. As you can see, Fe3O4, H2 are products, Fe and H2O are reactants. You can see friends, Fe alone here, but here Fe is not alone. Fe3O4 is there, here H2 is there, here only H2 is there. So friends, Fe and H2 both are given alone. One is on left side, another is on right side. So we are not starting to balance it, balancing from it. So what is the another element? Another element is friends only oxygen. As you can see, oxygen is both side with other element. Oxygen on left side with hydrogen, oxygen on right side with iron. So first of all, we must balance oxygen. So how to balance oxygen, friends? Look at here, it's very important. You can see friends, right side oxygen is in Fe3O4 and left side you can see oxygen is, here I can write reactant, here I can write product. So in product, oxygen is 1, in reactant oxygen is in 4 numbers. So here 1, here 4. What is the best way to balance it? Best way to balance it is to make them cross multiply. Here we multiply by 4, here we multiply by 1, or we can say it is not necessary to balance it. Now look at here friends, in next step number 4, Fe is there, boxes are here friends. You must continue to make in all the steps without fail, friends. This is Fe3O4 and this is friends H2, right? I am not making any change inside the box, and we are not allowed to make any change inside the box. So please remember friends, it is must.